be born? Oklahoma. He is an Okie through and through. But smart enough that guess I don't exist anymore. He was born in Oklahoma and grew up in California. Up in the central coastal area, he went to a one-room schoolhouse. And from his house, he got to ride a horse to school. He would ride it every day. I think this was before Bobby was around. But Bobby did testify to it. From California, his family moved after his dad got out of the service, and after Bobby was born, they moved to Calgary. Bill went to school in Calgary, finished up high school in Calgary. While in Calgary, he was a self-declared beatnik. He called himself Cal. He rode in the Calgary Stampede, if anybody knows what that is. He drove a chuck wagon in it, and then he also played professional hockey in Calgary.
He did?
The family moved back to California, and Billy went to school in California. About halfway through his junior year, he got a scholarship to the Sorbonne University in Paris. He went to the Sorbonne for 1 semester, and then bought a motorcycle, a VSA, and took off across Europe for the next just over a year. After many tales that I have promised never to repeat, he returned to California, went back to school at Cal State Long Beach, got his degree from Cal State Long Beach. He was a teacher. He met Claire. I'm not sure if it was at Long Beach or just after he graduated. But I mean, a year after graduation, he and Claire were married. And for the next 50 years, they were almost inseparable. They traveled, they roamed the world, they roamed the United States. Not long after they got married, they jumped in a VW with, I think it held 6 quarts of oil, and they took off with 3 quarts of oil in it. Kept filling it up as they went through. They drove through Mexico down to Yucatan Peninsula, down to Guadalajara, up where they got their appreciation of Mexican art. I think we'll talk a little bit more about what an artist and what a collector Claire was. She was just, everybody knew Claire, but she had the most, absorbent wit, caustic tongue, and if you didn't understand that, you could be put on. But I'm going to leave that for Tracy and Barry to talk about. After Cal State Long Beach, he went to got his doctorate degree at St. Thomas. Got a doctorate degree in music there. He was if you remember him before he had a stroke, he was a magnificent singer, great timing. He made our best joke teller in Tippers look bad, but he always chose the worst jokes that he could tell. I'm going to kind of give, the next part is just kind of highlights random thoughts, so it's going to be in no particular order, it's just kind of like Billy, no particular order to it. He was active in the 1984 Olympics. He was in charge of a number of venues. He helped run the archery venue. He was a teacher and a lifetime learner, a singer and a humorist, an avid reader who had bookcases to the ceiling while he could still hold a book and enjoy reading it, and then he became an avid MP3 listener, so he could listen to all the books he tried to read. He ran over 100 10K races. He was a swimmer, a golfer, almost a scratch golfer at one time, and eventually a stationary bike rider. He was well trained and taught karate for a while, and once fought Chuck Norris in a karate match.
Wow.
He lost. He and Claire were gourmet cooks, food critics. Bill especially liked being a food critic on Monday afternoons on our way into the aquarium. We had a number of followers. He used to like to brag that between the two of us, We had 600 followers. That included the 100 people that followed me. He was a lifetime sailor. He owned many boats. His last boat, a 72 Grand Banks. He now is being taken care of by a couple of local firemen, Charles and Tom. Thank you very much, guys. They took us out today. They took us out today to scatter Bill's ashes. The boat was named Spot. I guess a few of you don't know. It was named after his dog. He had a Dalmatian dog, and nobody else had a boat named Spot. Loved the Shoreline Yacht Club. Was very active down here, and not only in the club and the membership, but also in the membership. He would help recruit members for it. He was a realtor, a contractor, a builder, a Mensa survivor. Mensa survivor. He was courteous and brash. He was a teacher, an actor, a performer. He loved to travel. Most recently, he and Claire went to China, Spain, and Ireland, the Long Beach Chamber of Commerce Cultural Exchange. We volunteered on the Queen Mary together at the aquarium. His love for the aquarium is well known. He has spent 2 or 3 days down there, either on being a volunteer, going out to make presentations, talking about it. Loved his cell phone.
Bill calling. Cell phone.
He had plans to visit every aquarium in the United States, every major aquarium. When people said he was ready to go, they didn't know Billy. He had so many plans, so many things he was wanting to do. He was all set. He had almost made his reservations to go to Australia to visit some friends down there. I'm sure that he has someplace, he and Bobby have a relationship to the Marquis de Sade. When I had my knee replaced, when Trudy had her knee replaced, he used to love to come over and do our physical therapy. Highlights of his day. I love Bill very dearly. He was one of my very closest friends, closest brother. We were diametrically opposed on so many points, from religion to politics, and I never had anybody I could talk to closer and have more fun with my discussions with and my love of it. We miss him daily and are grateful as hell that he was our friend for as long as we had him. Billy Miller, Billy Leroy, we'll miss you, buddy.
All right, we're going to hear a few words.